Aging well is my favorite subject, and a really important element of aging well is movement. Ideally, it's exercise consistency. I know we all agree that exercise is key to living a happy and well-balanced and motivated life. But we also know we have really busy lives, and it's not always easy to include the perfect routine into our lives. Sometimes it's even hard just to get started. So this video addresses all those concerns. We'll be sharing 3 things. One is what goal I've set for myself, which is the combination of walking and toning exercises. I also need to share with you the little tricks that I've found I incorporate with every single day to allow me to get as many steps as possible. They're key, and I often surprise myself how much movement I get into the day. And the third is finally the 15-minute routine that I've established. I find it's very efficient. It's frankly hard-working. So if you look at it and you think, whoo, that's a little tricky for me, know about the exercise snack. If you're just starting out, do just a little bit at a time. We were all beginners at the beginning. Let's get started. In a perfect world, and I promise you, nobody's world is perfect, I would have the luxury of time, and the luxury of time would allow me to alternate days. On a Monday, I would do a 40-minute brisk walk with my husband. On Tuesdays, I would do a 30-minute or a 60-minute Bar 3 routine. I will link bar3.com in the description box below. I have long been a fan of Bar 3. This video is not sponsored. Many years ago, pre-COVID, I would attend the studio of Bar 3 in our little town. Then COVID happened. And when that happened, I began doing it online. And I've continued doing so because it works for me. We all have to do whatever exercise works for us. I love the toning. I love the people that do the exercises. Over time, I of course have my favorite women that I love to listen to as they help me through the exercises. I don't think of it as hard work, I think of it as fun. So I think the key for all of us is it has to fit into our lives. It has to be an exercise we enjoy. And it has to be something that, given a short period of time, we're able to see some results. Though I've been doing Bar 3 for more than a minute, I still find it difficult. I still notice that I'm just a little bit different when I don't do it for a little while. And I do notice results when I get back into the habit. But maybe Bar 3 is not for you. Maybe it's loads of walking. Maybe it's swimming. Maybe you were a runner and you want to get back into running. Whatever exercise means to you is the best exercise for you. Start with a little bit and work up. Try to set a little schedule for yourself if that's possible. Consistency is always key, and pleasure makes it perfect. These are the 3 little tricks my husband and I try to remind ourselves of every single day. The first is we turn brushing our teeth into a balance exercise. So while we're brushing our teeth, which I know this is going to be corny, but we often brush our teeth together, we stand on the right leg for a little while, and then we switch and we stand on the left leg for a little while. So we're both having to make sure that we're balancing, just a little thing, but Balance is really important. The better our balance is, the less likely we are to fall. Number 2, if you're driving somewhere, we always try to make sure we park as far away as possible from the door that we were looking to enter. So we give ourselves a nice big stroll between the parked car we've just driven and the entrance. An easy little thing, but it's steps, and we always want more steps. And the third little trick we always use is we try not to take escalators if it's at all possible. We would rather take the steps. It's a tiny little thing, but I'm always so surprised when I choose to take stairs, how many young people are taking the elevator. I think to myself, young man, you're very fit, you're very young. You too should be taking the stairs. Those are our 3 tricks we incorporate every day to get us moving to the max. If you're enjoying this video so far, please give it a like. And if you'd like to see more videos like this and on the subjects of skincare and healthy eating and styling, please subscribe and join our kind little community. There's also something called a hype button. And if you touch that hype button for us, we're not exactly sure, but we understand it's good for the channel. Thank you so much for your kind consideration. Let's make sure we're always realistic. Now, sometimes I have to remind myself, be realistic. Take it slow, don't overdo. I am postmenopausal. So of course, I no longer look the way I looked in my 20s. And even if the number on the scale is kind of ish close to where I'm used to it having been, my weight has shifted, as every postmenopausal woman's weight has. I have much more weight in my middle section than before, and I fully expect this will get worse, not better. And it probably doesn't matter how much exercise I do or how careful I am with my healthy diet. My weight is going to shift to new places. Evolving is a beautiful process filled with all sorts of interesting ups and downs. That's just how it is. But I'm still gonna try to do my best and understand that my results can only be as good as my healthy body allows it to be. I'm evolving, and I'm good with that. Getting started is always the hardest part. If you want to adopt a healthy eating routine, you will. If you want to adopt a gentle exercise routine, you will. It takes discipline and consistency. Remember, it's a commitment to you. We try to eat less and move more, but always in a thoughtful, considered way. It's not about punishment. Some weeks are going to be better than others. Some weeks you'll be celebrating with family, and so you should. Keep moving, keep enjoying, keep at it. Starting is always the hardest part. This is the video routine that I've developed because I can do it within 15 minutes. It's what I do when my day doesn't allow me to do anything else. It's also the workout that I do if I haven't slept well, if I have something on my mind, I'm worried about a family member, or I have no particular excuse, but I just want to do a little routine. This is the routine I do. It's a tough one though, particularly if you're starting out. And my suggestion is if you're starting, start slowly. Be kind to yourself. In the video, I'm using 5-pound weights, but truly no weights are necessary. Just our body weight is enough to get us moving, to allow us to use our muscles. Don't feel the need to do the entire video. Just do a couple of repetitions, or maybe just focus on one body type that is particularly of interest to you. My aim is to tone and lengthen my muscles as much as possible. This is not a video intended to build muscle. I hope it's helpful to you. Maybe you'll choose to do just a little bit of it, or maybe the concept of this video just gets you started thinking about how it is you want to begin moving with your body. Welcome. Let's begin. Shoulders aligned over hips, hips level and square, breathing in, breathing out, bending our knees, breathing in, and breathing out. One more breath in. Let's relax our shoulders. Right, left, right, left. Hands overhead, to the left, to the right. Now let's incorporate some squats into our routine. I love to do sets of 16, but do as much as you can. I love a squat because it focuses on arms and stomach and bottom and inner thighs and side seat. It's just the entire body is cooperating together. I think it's a good warm-up move. It's not too difficult, but it does elevate the heart rate just a little bit. Adding arms to the routine also elevates the heart rate, which is just great. I love the forward and back movement. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And then we begin the up and down, adding more shoulder work to our movement. 5, 6. You should be starting to feel a little bit warm now. Feel as though, yep, I'm moving this body now. And I hope you're also thinking it's feeling good. 13, 14, 15, 16. Let's incorporate some side seat slides now. This is just great for the outer thigh and a little bit of inner thigh as well. Once again, we'll look to doing 16 sets on each side. I just love this exercise. I feel as though I'm using my entire body as well as elevating the heart rate now. I'm feeling just a little more cardio in this exercise. Hopefully not too much, just a little. And now let's go to the other side. Whatever we do on one side, we definitely want to do on the other. A beautiful exercise for the arms, for the legs, and for the outer thighs and the bottom. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It's always a great idea to have a water bottle close at hand and take a sip whenever you need to. We're going to begin in a right knee carousel horse and then pop back into a plank. Then the left knee comes forward and then we go down again into a plank. Right knee comes forward. Up it comes. I find this to be the most difficult exercise of all, and I always feel as though I look like a perfect klutz as I'm doing it, but I'm doing my best. So that's all we care about. Left leg back, right leg forward, standing rise, back down to the floor, right leg back, left leg forward, back into a plank, right leg forward, rise, back down, legs together. Now we're going to hold in a plank for a count of 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rise, working our feet. And that is the end of the most difficult session of all. One. Now we begin the arm session. 2. You'll notice that I'm using 3, 5-pound weights. 4. There is no need to use any 5, weights at all. The 6, weight of our body weight is sufficient. 7. If, however, you'd like to use a lighter 8, weight, that's perfectly acceptable as well. 9, beginning with the 10, biceps, 11, which are the strongest arm muscle we 12, have. They're the ones we use the most often. 13, so I begin with the most 14, relatively easy 15, exercise. None of these arm exercises 16, are easy, by the way. And then I move to a tricep exercise by slowly 1, letting the weights 2, fall to the back. 3, a beautiful 4, exercise to help get rid of those 5, flappy wings we 6, all tend to have after 7, a certain age. But 8, if you do these exercises 9, as reliably as possible, 10, I think you'll find that they really 11, do tighten up that area of the 12, arm, allowing us to maybe be a little 13, more comfortable wearing sleeveless 14, in the summertime. 15, a lovely tricep exercise. Wonderful. Now 1, moving to pull-ups. 2, great 3, for the back 4, and the 5, shoulders 6, and our posture. 7, the biggest 8, difference I've found 9, in doing arm exercises 10, 11, is that it really has made 12, a difference in my otherwise 13, horrible posture. 14, I find 15, I'm a little bit stronger 16, and able to hold up my body a little bit straighter, 1, which is really a welcome 2, change. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. By now, I assure you, I am 12, huffing and puffing. 13, I am pretending 14, to be smiling, 15, but I'm definitely 15, feeling it at this stage. 16. I love these exercises. 2, I don't know what they're called, but 3, I call them servers because I feel 4, as though I'm
serving
5,
something on a platter. Not sure if
7,
that's what they're called, but I
8,
feel like they're a very difficult
9,
but very rewarding
10,
exercise.
11,
They're very good for toning
12,
the upper arm area.
13,
Just
14,
love them. And once again, I'm doing
15,
sets of 16, which is the number I do the most frequently. This next exercise I love.
2,
It's all about lower tummy,
3,
and it just is so
4,
effective. I've crossed my
5,
legs at the ankles, and I'm
6,
simultaneously extending
7,
my arms and using my
8,
tummy to pull my
9,
knees into my tummy.
10.
It is just a beautiful
11,
exercise. I love being
12,
efficient and using my tummy and my
13,
arms simultaneously
14,
makes this just my
15,
most favorite exercise
16.
ever. Another lovely exercise for the tummy. This time the knees are bent, the arms are over the head, and we lift the left
1,
to the right and the right
2,
to the left. Elbow
3,
to knee, elbow
4,
to knee. Not only are we
5,
working the lower tummy,
6,
but we're also using the sides of our
7,
body. A beautiful way to
8,
chisel a little bit of a waistline.
9, 10,
Love this exercise. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. This next
1,
variation, the knee and the elbow, and then we stretch to the side. Elbow, back, stretched, creating the letter X. In,
3,
back, X, and in. Knee,
4,
back, create an X, and in.
5,
Knee, back, create an X, and in.
6,
Knee, back, create an X, and in. Other side now. Other side. Knee,
1,
back, create an X, and in. Knee,
2,
back, create an X, and in. Knee,
3,
back, create an X, and in. Knee,
4,
back, create an X, and in.
5,
Knee, back, create an X, and in. Knee,
6,
back, create an X, and in. Lovely. Finished. First, another quick sip of water. Can't have too much. And then let's do a little cardio. Just a little bit to finish off our routine. Only one more segment to go, and that's the final stretch. This just gives us a little bit of loosening everything up and a lovely sense of movement. I always love ending on a note of just a little bit of cardio. Feel free to jump or move or dance or do whatever you like to do, just to add that little bit of fun to the very end of the exercise. I just love to take a couple of final full body stretches just to ease down, cool down before I finally sit on the ground. And do some well-deserved stretches. At this stage, you're so nice and warm. It's so easy to stretch out the body. If only I were this limber at the beginning of the exercise routine. Never seemed to get any more flexible, but there you are. I'm happy just to have done the exercise for the day.
That's it for me. I hope you found this video to be helpful. I hope it'll inspire you to find the best way to add more movement into your life. Thank you so much for watching. I always appreciate the time that you give me. Get up, get dressed, be happy. Thank you so much for watching. Can't wait to see you next time. Bye-bye.